Hayakum, my future explorers. We are live at Expo 2020 and this is episode 60, Mozambique Pavilions and Veganuary at Expo. My name is Danielle and I'm so excited to be back for this show. We've got so much to explore, and as I just mentioned, it is Veganuary January, so a whole month thinking about all things vegan. So that's a big part of Expo at the moment, and we're going to get a chance to explore it and learn all about plant-based food. So today I'm currently in the sustainability district. Behind me you see those solar trees that we've seen many times before in previous episodes. Okay, we're celebrating Expo's Veganuary with a taste of some of the world's most delicious plant-based dishes, as well as a chat with a chef that's part of a global vegan movement. So that means more food. How exciting. If you've watched this show before, you know I love these food episodes, and I know that you love them too. So as always, I just want to explain that this is a live stream gameplay interactive show. So that means I need you to be involved from the beginning to the middle to the end, and let me know that you're here, that you're watching. Let me know your thoughts, any questions you may have for the amazing people I'm going to meet, and maybe some daring things that you might want me to do. Okay, because when your chat is featured, you'll earn points. And for every 100 points that we earn together, we earn those seeds of change which are planted at the end of this episode. So we have got a lot to explore today. And even though we're going to concentrate a lot on the food side of things, we've got time to explore one of these amazing pavilions in this district. Hey Abel, I'm excited for this one. Me too, exactly. So, as I mentioned in the title, we're heading to Mozambique first. So, I'm right here. Let's carry on through.
Hi, how are you?
Hello Gilberto.
You
Nice to meet you.
Mozambique Pavilion. Please.
Thank you for the
in.
welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody. So we're heading in to Mozambique.
So let me say, hoyo hoyo.
Hoyo hoyo.
Means welcome. As you see, hoyo hoyo. Everybody's welcome to this pavilion of Mozambique. And you know, this pavilion, the main subject is the future and is the youth. That's why we regarded the nature and we regard the youth. And I give the floor to my colleague.
Amazing. So we have Samuel here, and he has the flags ready and waiting for us. Hi Samuel, nice to meet you.
Welcome to Mozambique, the land of smiles.
Oh, thank you. I wish I could see you. Oh, there we go, quick smile.
Just right there. This is my gift to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Just swinging back in. Hoyo Hoyo is our main display, which falls again in connection to our team, which is sustainability. We are looking forward to develop the country in the whole view of the sustainability ways and manners. Stepping in the pavilion, we have the goals of the vision of the nations for the next 5 years, of which already has begun. We have 4 parameters.
Okay, so currently we're focusing on the goals of the year of 2025.
That's right.
So just to let you know, Samuel, before we get started, we have a live chat. So we have lots of people watching.
Oh,
people commenting already. Delonra, wow, nice pavilion. Habib, nice pavilion.
Thank you.
Delonra, Mozambique, here we go. So you're all excited, which is great. So
yes, it
Samuel,
joins us. You can feel the energy and the positivity in the pavilion through our colors and the rhythms and the sounds, the small display.
Okay, so
right
I can't help but I can't ignore this. We have the sounds of Mozambique on this screen.
That's right. Of which we display in our sea, our land, the smile of the people, and how diverse are we and accommodating and so on. Swinging back into the vision of the development of the country, we have 4 pillars, which is energy, is agriculture, infrastructure, and investment.
Okay.
We're looking forward to develop the country, managing on the energy in a sustainability way, focusing on solar panels energy, which is the most clean at present, is a reality and it's already happening. We already began investing and already installing, developing the energy on this.
Okay, so first focus is the solar panels. So we have Vidhaida is saying so good interior And we've got Carisha, which is loving the green.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's right. That's
Very
right.
green.
Talking about green, what about agriculture,
Oh,
which is
yes,
our second
agriculture.
pillar, right? Mozambique is covering an area of approximate 800,000 kilometers, of which is divided within 20% of water, which includes the rivers traveling around the country. But yes, the whole 50 remaining percentages, 98% is just land.
Oh,
so
wow.
we are so rich in it, a fertile lands of which we are investing in a sustainability way once again, right? In developing our agriculture is one of our common pillar. Infrastructures and tourism. Just swing by and take a look at this bridge, which is just one of our new babies in the country. And we are so proud of it. It's in the capital, it's in Maputo. On a tourism way, this is the view.
Oh, wow. And yes, Karunda, it is a beautiful pavilion. And now we're subject to a beautiful view.
That's right.
Okay, so
that's right.
it looks like this is presented as a window. And
Yes.
I wish this was my view
Yeah, I
from
wish
my
it was
window. Do you miss Mozambique?
Yes, indeed. It's in me, of course, but everywhere I go, I just miss, like I feel I could be home at any time. But as you can see, the beach itself is so unique, the way it's well maintained and the way it's so clean. That's how we
Yes.
take care of our environments
It looks
and our
amazing.
beaches as well.
So we have Delonra that is asking, what is the language of Mozambique?
Our official language is Portuguese. However, along the whole 10 provinces which complete Mozambique, we have each dialects. I am from the south. I speak Tsonga. So it's my local dialect, besides the fact that the whole country speaks Portuguese.
Okay.
So that's our mother language.
Okay, perfect. So,
Moving
Moving
forward
on
to the
through.
side of the pavilion, yes, coming in. We have a simulation right here of a beach environment where our visitors could actually sit.
oh, Samuel, take a seat.
Relax.
Rest up.
Yes, that's right, yeah. And enjoy
Amazing.
the view as you're traveling into whole knowledge of our history, bringing it down to a little bit of our cultures and our provinces. This is theater right here. You can see some of the dances. Is Nyao dance is commonly known at the south of the country. We have a little bit of display of our wildlife, which is just behind me, reflected as well.
Okay, yes, we've got to move on through the nature and the wildlife. I saw that somebody said before, yes, Anjanea, beautiful pavilion, nature and sustainability centered
Thank you.
design. Yes.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. Thank you very much. So that's
nature, it
that's
says up
the
there, a
whole.
legacy to the world.
Perfectly
So-
well maintained. We try to keep our national parks for the safaris, and the people can have the interaction and the whole connection, interaction with the nature. That's how much we are so much known of. We take care of our good parks and we take care of our wildlife, and so well known for it as well.
Wow, yes, I can imagine lots of people want to visit
Singing into
Mozambique.
some knowledge about culture, we have brought a piece of us.
Ah, okay, so I don't know what this is. You're going to have to
Yes,
explain to
of
me and to the
course. I will
viewers.
just do that in a second. This is called timbila. Timbila is usually played in the south of Mozambique, in particular Inhambane is one of our provinces. The biggest curiosity about these instruments is all made by nature, I would say. The pieces of wood right here and a combination of different sizes of shells. As you can see, as we're moving downwards, the shells are getting smaller. There is a piece of membrane, which is
Wow,
right here.
it's huge.
Yes, it is. There's a piece of membrane which is just connected to the shells and helps this instrument to be so unique, and an actual replica of saxophone as I'm traveling.
Oh. Wow,
new
so
friends
just on
ever.
time, we've got Andrea said, can you play this instrument? And you already read her mind.
Of
Samuel,
course.
professional instrument player? No?
Oh, well, not so professional, but we're right here to try our level best, and let's just go like a...
Wow.
Let's try not to break it, right?
Wow, amazing. That's a really unusual sound. Yes, with Yadha, that is a very
Thank you
unique musical instrument.
so much. And
Okay,
just
so we
last but not least about the instrument as well. This instrument is known as UNESCO Human Heritage Instrument. So it's so important for us to highlight it. Hasn't so well known by and recognized by UNESCO itself.
Okay, so it looks like behind you we have another extraordinary view through a bigger window.
That's right, that's right. As a part of the whole bringing the history of Mozambique to the world, in this particular video, our visitors can sit and can have a reflection of the summarized view of what we're bringing to Expo in investment point of view. Mozambique is a home for the world. It's home for the Mozambicans, but not only, but for the rest of the world. People are welcome to come to Mozambique to make their own future home. And we have a display of our land, we have a display of the food, we have a display of our people, our daily routine, just to make everyone feel like home. And that's how we want
amazing, that's
everyone
lovely to
feel.
hear. So Karunda actually said, wow, I love the music.
Ooh, yeah,
So maybe
yeah,
you're not
that's
so
right.
bad at it that you think.
That's right, that's right. Just try keeping our level best, right?
Okay, so Samuel, just letting you know that we're actually going to do a quick quiz for people. So that
Okay.
means you cannot answer the question.
All right,
because I
sure.
think you will probably know the answer. So it says, how many species of fish have been identified in the coastal waters of Mozambique? We've got hashtag A, 500, hashtag B, 850, hashtag C, 1000, and hashtag D, 1200. So get your votes in, everybody, and let me know what your thoughts are of this answer. And we're going to give you a couple of minutes to answer that question. Samuel is not going to answer it for you.
Let's go now.
Okay, so let's carry on through while
Moving
we're
on
waiting.
to the whole pavilion exhibition, we are bringing one of our biggest strengths. Mozambique is so well known by the younger generation, art and sculptures. So
Oh,
we
wow,
have,
I see lots of pieces of art here.
yes, so we have a different sculptures displayed in the pavilion. This one here in particular is an antique from a Conde mask with actually a natural hair. The hair you see right on top
That is natural hair?
pure natural, people. Yes.
Oh, wow.
It is. To try to make it as unique and as realistic as possible. Just behind me, this one right here is, I would say, contemporary sculpture. The whole idea of this sculpture and how it's so important to bring it to Expo is the sustainability way how it was built. It's a recycled sculpture, parts of the engine of a car, a part of a transformer, a screwdriver, a piece of wire, and a couple of pins, which actually were once a rubbish, but this is just a sculpture.
Oh, interesting. So that's very much an example of sustainable art.
That's
so
right.
everybody, make sure you're still continuing to get your votes in. We need to know what your thoughts are on the answer of this question as we move on to the next section of this pavilion.
The next section of the pavilion is the Wall of Fame. Of course, the innovators which had a major impact in the country. These are not the only ones, but we just managed to mix within sports and literature and sculptures. So these are the biggest name. In particular, I'll just choose Eusebio. Everyone loves football, right? Eusebio is known as one of the best players of all times. So Eusebio is Mozambican, of which less people know because many knows Eusebio has Portuguese. He's actually Mozambican, and he's so well known of his speed and his strength. So we are proud as Mozambicans and having such a player such as Eusebio.
Of course. So just in reference back to the quiz that we just had, everybody, so the actual correct answer was D, 1,200. Unfortunately, majority of the people said hashtag C, but at least we know the answer now. We're still learning.
Sure. Still
Okay.
keep on learning. That's the
Exactly.
whole idea
That's
of
the
the
point of
Expo,
this
right? So sure.
Okay, so we have lots of other people up here, lots of other people of influence and impact on Mozambique,
That's
which
right.
is great to know.
That's right. So
Yeah, amazing. So I think also just to let people know as well, what are these
all right,
devices
let's
here?
say you choose Miyakoto has a curiosity. He's well known for his books. He's a writer. So if you choose to hear or learn a bit more about Miyakoto, we have these microphones right here. So it kind of looks like a microphone, but it's actually headphones. A person can actually just place.
Oh, let's see if we can hear.
Yeah,
The
sure.
culture of his country,
And
Mozambique.
what's happening on here?
Between publishing
It's
his first poem at
a
14
description
and
of
receiving
the impact of Miyakoto,
person.
of his life. It's like kind of a Wikipedia, but like on audio feature.
Okay, amazing. So interactive experience.
That's right.
So just to let you know that together we have earned the Mozambique badge. So
Whoa,
that's, yeah.
that's
that is-
amazing. That's amazing.
So that is our first badge unlocked for the show, the Mozambique badge, and Samuel has helped us earn that for the viewers at home. So thank you so much.
We are so grateful to have you here. We wish you could stay longer.
Thank you, exactly, Abel. Yay, we've earned our first badge. Well, thank you so much. Hopefully the viewers have learned a lot about Mozambique, and hopefully some of them will maybe visit there in the future.
Thank you. You definitely need to come to Mozambique, not just to the pavilion, but see you in Mozambique in action, right?
Yes, amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy to have you here.
Take care.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so everybody, that was our first badge earned, and one of many, as always. So it is onwards and we keep it moving. I'm always walking while I'm doing these shows, and as I always say, this kind of movement is something that can make you a little bit hungry. So how fitting that it's Veganuary month and we are going to be going and trying some of those plant-based foods. As well as trying, we're actually going to get right in the action and see some cooking live. I think it's always exciting to go into the kitchens, isn't it? So let me know in the comments who has tried much plant-based food. Do they have any particular favourite dishes? So I recently had vegan pizza the other night, and it was so tasty. So I'm really intrigued and excited to try some more dishes. So I'm just going to refer to the leaderboard, and we have Vitayada, which is not surprising, lots of features from them with 139 points. Abel with 127, Win with 124 points, Delonra with 118 points, joint with Farisha with 118, and Janaya with 115, Joe with 112, joint with Karunda, and we have Pixel with 109 and Sana with 106. So it's all very close as always. So it's very important to keep interacting with me because points can change very easily and they all go towards those seeds of change. So I'm just traveling around the side of Terra. We've been here before. It's just truly extraordinary. Look up. Wow, look at that structure. Beautiful. So, Win, vegan burger, love it. I have had vegan burgers as well. I've had that Beyond Meat, which they taste great, don't they? They taste almost like a normal burger, which is amazing. Okay, so we are almost here and we are now going to be meeting Ryan. Hello,
Hi,
Ryan.
hi.
Nice to meet you.
Excellent.
So, I've already been starting to talk about Veganuary
Yep.
January. So, we're really excited to learn a lot more because I don't have as much knowledge as you, I'm sure. And we're going to head up to Mudra.
That's right. We're going to take a lovely walk up here, top of the Sustainability Pavilion. So we've got this amazing concept from Chef Matthew Kenny out of LA. So we're going to Mudra, which is actually founded in Buenos Aires, okay, Argentina. And yeah, we have plant-based concepts. So part of Veganuary is a big focal point for us. On the ground floor we've got Veg, fast food concept. Then we've got Exist, which does afternoon teas.
Oh,
And
afternoon
then-
tea sounds unusual.
Yeah, it's really interesting to do plant-based creams
Yeah.
and cakes and desserts. A little bit more interesting. And then on the rooftop we've got Mudra. So obviously Veganuary is now becoming quite a big thing. So vegan diets, plant-based diets. So that means, you know, no animal products whatsoever in people's diets. So it really restricts a lot of ingredients. You know, we don't use honey. It might not be
yes, you can't even
substitute,
use honey,
but
yes.
it's an animal product. So
Okay, so just to introduce you, we've got a live chat going on. So we've got lots of comments, people saying hello to you, greeting. We've got Anjanaya, greetings from India. Wynn says hello, Ryan. Pixel says Terra is my fave, it's so pretty. Yeah, so on that note, seeing as we're halfway up here, we're getting a little bit out of breath. We're just going to pan the camera around so you can see that view. So we're not quite even at the top yet, and already that view is absolutely extraordinary. And I can see there in the distance, I can see Mudra, so we're going to keep making our way up. Okay, so is this the first restaurant of Mudra in the UAE?
yes, Mudra the UAE. Chef Matthew's got another restaurant called Foley, the Four Seasons. But this was the first main kind of project for him here. So Expo's given us a real good platform to showcase plant-based food, sustainable dining. Trying to experiment a little bit.
Yes, of
trying
course.
to educate people. Vegan eating, plant-based eating, it's growing hugely.
It
and
definitely
massively.
is. It definitely is. And even people not necessarily can do a full diet of vegan, but even a vegan day or half the week, or just generally reducing the amount of meat that they do eat. Okay, so we have reached the top. We're a bit out of breath, but we got here. And I think it's important that everybody understands this view. So I'm just going to span around. It's literally breathtaking. So you're not just coming up here for the food,
No,
you're coming up here for the view.
the view's spectacular. So we're overlooking Sustainability Portal. Okay, so we've got the main kind of entrance here for Sustainability Gate. And if you were just a little bit later today at 8 o'clock, we've got the main drone show. So you've got a fabulous view of the drone
So
show.
everybody, there's also the view of the drone show from up here. Amazing.
Yeah.
Exactly, Rashida. You can eat vegan plant-based cuisine while enjoying the beautiful view.
Great.
Okay,
It's a fabulous view, but let's take you for the view of the kitchen now. Let's go and meet Chef and
Yes,
let's
exactly.
play with some food and see what we're going to eat.
It's so exciting, everybody, when we get to see the food being made, because that's not something that you're normally privy to when you go to a restaurant. You just see the amazing food on your plate, but you don't know the process. So it's so great that we're going to have that chance to explore. So we're going on through to the preparation area. Yes, Abel, it is a fabulous view, isn't it? Got people telling us what kind of vegan food they've ate, vegan hot dogs, vegan burgers. Yes, when it is a breathtaking view. So again, a little look at that view.
Obviously we've got Spain in front of us and then Mozambique where you've just been.
Yeah,
you
we've just
can
been
see
to
there.
Mozambique. Perfect. Okay, so I see someone that looks like a chef in the distance.
We have Chef Mohammed.
Oh, okay, yes, Sheikh Mohammed. We're coming on through. Wait for us. Amazing. Wow. Hi, Mohammed.
Good evening. Welcome.
We're so
Please
happy
join me.
to join you, and we're so excited to see things that we don't normally see live in the kitchen.
Welcome, and I wish you will have a lovely evening, all of you. So basically, I prepared few dishes. Let's get started with one of them. I've prepared for tonight bibimbap.
Oh, wow. Let's get a little bit closer to all of that food.
It's a Korean dish, basically made of rice with some condiments. But the star of that dish is the kimchi, which is a fermented cabbage with some chili paste.
Oh, wow.
So
Chili.
let's chili. So let's get started. First, we take some marinated rice with vinegar, which could be the same rice we're using for sushi.
Okay, so that's sushi white rice going in there.
So it's a deconstructed version.
Yeah, just to expand on what Mohammed's saying here is, bibimbap is a very traditional South Korean or Korean dish. It's kind of like a jumbo sushi roll. So what we've done here is we've actually deconstructed it, but giving it all the flavours and all the goodness. And we've got the seaweed high in iron, high in proteins, the mushrooms, again, high in protein, kales. And then we're playing a lot with fermented food and pickled food.
So what's the benefits of fermented food exactly, Ryan?
Fermented food is amazing for your digestive system. It really kickstarts, especially kimchi. Become very, very popular in the last few years. A big food trend is Korean food at the moment, in general. And here in Midral, we're exploring those Asian flavors. I want to really expand on the food. Vegan food and plant-based food can have a reputation of being dull and boring and bland. So a dish like this is punching with flavor.
It looks
That's
like...
right, that's right. That's
wow,
right, Mr. Ryan.
so that looks absolutely...
There you go, that's your bibimbap plate.
Well, thank you, Chef Mohammed. That
My
looks...
pleasure.
I'm just going to get a little bit closer. It's so full of colour there, and we all know that the more colourful a food is, the more healthy and flavoursome and variety of vitamins and health it's going to have. So Nina said, that looks yummy, lots of Asian flavours.
Now my favorite all time. Have you ever thought of replacing fish with vegetarian option? Well, that dish gonna represent that to you. So basically we start with a normal sushi rice on a nori sheet with some sushi rice. And then we're gonna lay it over there.
This looks like it could be quite difficult. I bet there's quite a bit of skill involved with this.
Exactly. It takes years and years to perfect sushi masters to roll the sushi before. So before they start rolling sushi, they spend at least 5 years just washing the sushi rice because that's the main ingredient in it. However, in this dish, the star of the dish is the eggplant. Normally you eat the eel, right? The eel fish. This is gonna be the eggplant instead. So I've got
so
some...
instead of eelfish, we are using eggplant.
Exactly.
So we've got a viewer saying, Vidhayada says, so tasty the way it looks. So I think we're making them hungry at home.
I wish they could smell that as well.
So we have our avocado and our cucumber going in.
And then we're just gonna roll it.
Oh, okay. So this is where we see the real skill coming through even more.
Yes, true. Equal pressure all over to have a nice and equal lock.
Oh, wow.
Not yet finished.
Exactly, Irene. It's very rich in flavours. You can see that from all those colours coming through.
Grilled
And the aubergine, oh, eggplant. Sorry, we call it aubergine in England, but eggplant, yes, I'm the big fan of
eggplant,
eggplant.
aubergine. Lay it over on the top like this.
So this is usually eel on the top.
Yes, that's replacement for eel. That's the vegan version of it.
So we're using eggplant or aubergine to kind of simulate the eel. So it's got a similar texture to it. Obviously the eel is usually smoky. Smoked eel that they use traditional Japanese. But yeah, the aubergine gives a real good substitute. We're trying to get things as close as possible to the classic dish to replicate them.
And again, back in with that technique of keeping everything wrapped up very tight. Chef Mohammed making this look easy.
Trust me, it takes years and years of experience. We cut it before we go to the...
vegan sushi, that's exactly what it is.
Look at that.
And we have one that says it's mouth-watering. Let me get a little bit closer.
Sure.
So tasty.
We cut it, and just before we move it to the plate, my favorite part is glazing it with our homemade glaze sauce.
What's the glaze sauce?
The glaze sauce is basically some tamari, which is in short term we call as light soy sauce, low in sodium content, and then with some aromats. Has been reduced in a very long time to bring the most umami flavor out of it. Now, if I were you, I would be careful.
Oh, so what are we going to see now? I'm excited. I'd love to get as close as possible. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe, but hopefully, here we go.
There we go. Flame me baby away.
Wow! How
Look
exciting!
how caramelized the top is. And then that's
Fantastic. I see that
then we-
smokiness. Amazing. Exactly, Pixel. Yummy. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm just simply arranging it on a plate. It's quite difficult to keep it intact because the aubergine slippery because of the sauce. There we go. We add some kind of a crispy Japanese salad.
Wow, these dishes look incredible.
So you have the freshness and you have the ginger pickle.
So
And we
Jan
have
just said,
the-
nice presentation. I feel really hungry right now.
Exactly. And we're not done yet.
Oh,
Some
we're not done
sesame
yet.
to add that extra umami flavor.
There goes the sesame
And
that
then
crunch.
my favorite part to add that crunch where you normally get the from the skin. And there you go.
Wow.
My crispy.
Incredible.
unagi.
Let's get a little bit closer. So, yes, there is our 2 finished dishes. And thank you so much, Chef Mohammed. You've succeeded in making all of the viewers very, very jealous and very, very hungry. I think it might be time to
Time to
try
eat.
some food. Let's go,
Wow.
Ryan. Oh, so
Let's-
Remove says she's put the presentation and I love hearts. Very impressed.
Thank
at
you
home.
very much. Pleasure meeting you. Welcoming you all over again and again.
Thank you, Chef
welcome.
Mohammed. Thank you. So, Vidhadia says, like the way you cook, keep preparing the good dishes. So, lots of good feedback, Chef Mohammed. Thank you. Okay, everybody. So, me and Ryan are here. He's got the dishes for me, and we're going to go over and we're ready to eat and try some more food. Okay, everybody. Pixel, hey, can I have some from the screen? I wish that they had the technology to do that. Unfortunately, you can't, but if you can make it down here, you've got to come try it out. So I'm just going to follow Ryan because we're going to make our way to the table and you're going to be able to see the view as well. Okay, we've got to get a good seat. Wow, look at that view. Yes, Vihadia, it is really so nice. You feel hungry? I'm hungry too. Okay, perfect. So guys, it is time to eat. My favorite part of the show. Okay, so Ryan, time to eat.
Please, let's enjoy it.
Okay, so we have here, can you just remind me what the dishes are called again?
We've got 2 classic Asian dishes. So we've got bibimbap, okay, which is a South Korean sushi wrap roll, traditionally a worker's dish. So we'd wrap it up, everything in there, and take it in a lunchbox and take it off to work. Deconstructed, and then we've got the unagi sushi, which traditionally is smoked eel sushi, but here we've done it with smoked eggplant.
Wow, well I'm going to attempt to use the chopsticks because I feel like it's the only way that you should. So I'm going to try these mushrooms because I'm a big fan of mushrooms.
So as we say, everything's done fresh in house. So we're prepared daily, all the ingredients, all the pickles are made here. The kimchi is obviously made about 4 or 5 days in advance and just given some time to ferment a little bit extra just to get those flavors really to come out the marinade.
So I can taste it. There's shiitake mushrooms in there.
Shiitake mushrooms in there, and just a classic chestnut, something really meaty. You know, we're looking for some textures in there, something to fill you up and keep your flavors up.
I remember when I went to Thailand, they use often these type of mushrooms to make burgers because they really do taste meaty. They've got definitely much meatier than other types of mushrooms and really filling. So what's the difference then between vegan and vegetarian? What other additional things can't you
So
eat?
most vegetarians will eat dairy. So that they will have milks, they'll have cheese, they'll have items like honey, like we mentioned before, whereas a vegan is completely no animal products, only plant-based products. So instead of using things like honey to sweeten foods, we'll use cane sugars, or we'll use agave syrup or maple syrup.
Agave, yes, I've heard of that.
So we use different products to kind of bring out the flavours. Again, what we're trying to do, not only do we not use animal products, we try to use unrefined. So when we're talking about using sugars, you know, we use natural sugars and a cane sugar or coconut sugar instead of a heavily refined white sugar. Because it's a much cleaner product, it's better for the body.
And if people are eating vegan, what does that do to help the environment?
So there's lots of different theories, there's lots of different principles, whether that be air miles or carbon footprints. So again, we're in the Middle East, as we're all aware, there's a lot of our products getting shipped here, so there's less shipping weights and less time. In other parts of the world, it's not so much. It's a healthier, more sustainable. We talk about water sources, keeping the water fresh, and moving everything forward.
So yes, exactly, Irene. Being vegan is helping to be sustainable as well. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about this food because I've had quite a few bites and not really explained my thoughts and what I can taste. So the bowl of food that we have here, we have the kimchi, which is very spicy. So if you like spicy food, you're going to like that. Mushrooms are really, really meaty. And what is this again here, Ryan?
So this is seaweed.
Yes, the seaweed is really nice. Really, really like that. And then over here with the sushi with the aubergine on the top, like usually sushi can be quite heavy, but it actually tastes quite light, and everything tastes really fresh and flavoursome, and so much so that I'm going to have to go in for a second one. Are you impressed with my sushi, with my chopstick skills, everybody? Really, 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 really nice. Exactly, I see someone's put a chili, Farisha's put a chili there for the kimchi.
That kimchi's definitely got a kick to it.
It has, it really has.
Tickles the taste buds a lot. So.
I haven't gone for the wasabi. I'm not usually that much of a fan of wasabi. I do love having ginger though. And yeah, all really, really tasty. Let me know, is everybody, would they be interested to try these dishes? Just looking back at some of your comments, we've got Rima, healthy, pretty and yummy. Perfect, exactly. Talked about sustainability. Jan, I love Asian food, and I think you said that you'd love to visit one time. I'd love to visit Mudra next week and enjoy the amazing drone show. Oh, well, if you're in the UAE, if you're in Dubai, you've got no excuses, and we've shown you everything that it has to offer here, so make sure you come on down. Pixel, I don't even know how to use chopsticks properly. Crying emojis. Well, I did actually live in China for 2 months a long time ago, so that helped me a little bit, but it's with the sticky rice, it does help.
Yeah, the sticky rice is fine, you know, you get used to using the chopsticks the more. I myself was useless before.
Not doing too bad.
But we've got some other stuff on the menu here, so we've seen some very Asian
Oh yes, what
dishes.
else do you have on the menu?
So we've actually got our plant-based pizzas, so we've got a range of pizzas from our brand called 00 in the US. And these are all using like cashew cheeses, which are all becoming very popular these days. So there's a lot more dairy substitute products coming on the market. Trying to use things like cashews, almonds, but at the same time still trying to avoid soyas. There's a lot of, you know, plant-based cuisine people think that it's all packed with heavy with soya as a stabilizer, but there's a lot of stigma around GMO. And that's another product we go. So not only are we vegan, we're looking at organic products, locally sourced. So even though UAE doesn't have a big farming, we're now actually in the peak of farming season here in the UAE. So for the next 3 months, we've got some beautiful products coming in from Al Ain Farms near Abu Dhabi. So your cucumbers come all year round. You get your kales, there's mushroom farming in the UAE. So again, that's all part of the the journey of sustainable food and the future of food, food security as well.
Yeah.
Another big topic.
Wow, we've learned a lot about that. We've been really educated a lot more on plant-based cuisine. And on that note, we've actually just earned our second badge of the show. Our plant-based cuisine at Mudra badge is unlocked, which is amazing. So that's our second badge of the show, and Ryan has very much helped us earn that. So thank you so much.
No problem.
So we've had quite a few bites to eat, eating our savoury food, and I think somehow we are able to try some more food. So we're going to go into our next venue now. So it's moving on, everybody. So, seeing as we've had savoury, what does that mean next, people? That means sweet. Okay, so someone somewhere has put greenest badge ever. Yes, well, isn't that in keeping with the theme? Okay, so we're going to keep moving, and we're going to be trying cookies, I think, amongst other things. So it's on the way down. So Keen Cook, thank you, good health, and also have a nice day. Thank you for the well wishes. We're glad that you're tuned in. So where exactly are we heading next, Ryan?
So we are going to go down through Sustainability Pavilion. We are up on the rooftop on level 2. So we're going to go down onto level 1. And we're just going to exit the building, and we've got 2 or 3 minutes casual walk around the outside of sustainability. We've got a little kiosk out there called Floozy.
Oh, wow.
Really interesting product.
Okay, well, I'm excited. I'm always ready to eat more food, and if it's a little walk there, then that will get our appetite back up again. Vidhadia says, very good to know about farming and sustainability for the UAE program. Exactly, it's great to know that things are moving forward here and paving that way to really boost plant-based cooking in the region. Rima, oh, cookies, exactly. I hope you're excited.
Yeah, no, you should be excited. These are some unbelievable cookies.
Okay,
So
amazing.
Not only are they plant-based, they stand on their own anyway.
Ah, okay, so Farisha, the healthiest and most eco-friendly moments ever. Yes, we're experiencing them now. So is this brand just based? Where was it born?
So Floozy was born in London. It was actually born by a little project during lockdown. So Chef Kimberly, which we will meet the founder, they created it as a side project. You know, when everybody was on curfews and lockdowns, a little additional business, and it's flourished. It's done exceptionally well. So here. We opened up the second branch here in Expo back in the beginning of October. We now have 3 outlets here within Expo. So here's sustainability, Al Forsan Park opposite India, and then just at the new Festival Gardens as part of the Veganuary and the vegan festival that's going on out there.
So for something that was actually born not that long ago, it's really
boomed.
taken off.
So 2 weeks ago they opened up outside Harrods in central London as a concession. So that just shows how good a product it is. It's an amazing product, and it stands on its own. Really interesting, great flavours, and again, it doesn't market itself as plant-based, but it is 100% plant-based.
Ah, okay, amazing. So I bet a lot of people, if that isn't their leading marketing factor, then maybe people are eating it and not even realising.
Yeah, people don't, and I think that's one of the good things, and that's what we're trying to aim with plant-based cooking and plant-based cuisine at the moment, is so people don't make that comparison and don't make things.
They just they're just tasting good food and enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah, it should stand out for what it is. So, just to keep it interesting and to keep things moving.
Perfect. Well, that's great, because I personally don't eat a lot of dairy. I do eat cheese, but I don't eat milk, and I don't have yogurts because they're a problem for me. So things like this are amazing. So yes, Amari, that's exactly what we're going to be trying. Vegan stuffed cookies. How exciting is that? So I'm just going to take a moment to have a look at the exterior, and it's nice and bright and pink, which is stunning. So let's get a little bit closer, Ryan. Okay, so let's have a look at that menu.
So yeah, we've got 2 sections of the menu here. We've got our cookies.
So they looks like there's lots of different flavours,
Yeah.
and I can actually see them on display. So shall I get a little bit closer? So these are the ones just so people can see what they look like, so they know what to try and choose. So we have Celebration. So I'm going to have to ask what Celebration is exactly soon. We've got peanut butter jam, we've got cinnamon crunch, we've got pecan pie, we've got chocolate chunk, and we've got seasonal hazelnut. Pixel says, I love the pink. Yes, look, there's a pink theme everywhere. We've got pink cups, pink menus, pink lights. It's fantastic. And just like that, we have Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you are the founder of Floozies.
Yes, I am.
Amazing. So we're really excited to try these cookies. What makes them stand out? What makes it have so much success so quickly?
Because they are plant-based cookies that are stuffed. They're made with loads of care. No, they're all really delicious and a little bit luxurious.
Wow, amazing. So you're not marketing, your leading factor isn't just pushing that they are plant-based. You want them to stand out. They obviously are plant-based, but they're standing out just as great cookies in themselves.
Yeah, they're really great cookies that happen to be plant-based. So we want people to have a great cookie before they have plant-based, and then they find out they're plant-based, and it's like the big sell, I think.
Yeah, the extra wow factor that they weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you don't just do cookies?
No, we actually have plant-based soft serve, and we make cookie sundaes, but we also have some cream drinks as well. We have a strawberry cream, a tropical cream, and chocolate cream.
So milkshakes,
Yeah.
essentially,
Yeah.
similar. Oh wow, that's amazing, because that honestly is not something that I've seen very much, because I, for one, have a problem with drinking milk, and milkshakes was something I had a lot as a child, always had problems, and haven't really had the chance to try much as an adult, because it's not really out there so much, is it?
Yeah, and we use an amazing plant cream, which is, yeah, it just makes it so special for people who can't have dairy or choose not to have it. It's, you don't even know that it's not like cow-based dairy. It's really nice.
Oh, fantastic. And how long has the company been around for?
Floozies has been open since December 2020.
Oh, so not that long at all, really.
No, very new.
Just over a year.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you've just opened up a new store or new venue in Harrods? Or
Yeah,
Harrods?
we have a concession with Harrods, so we're on Hans Crescent in a really cute little van, all floozified. And
Pink?
Yeah, it's like raspberry pink all over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we just opened last week actually.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Perfect. Well, we can't wait to start trying some cookies, but we want to ask first, what is Celebration?
Celebration is the vanilla cookie with homemade raspberry jam. It's like if you're having birthday cake, you can have a birthday cookie.
Oh, so perfect for occasions. And peanut butter jam looks very exciting, the way that there's obviously a big amount of jam inside of that.
And this one is actually gluten-free as well.
Oh,
So it's vegan and gluten-free.
amazing. And then it says seasonal hazelnut. How come it says seasonal?
We change one flavor every month. And so for January, we have the chocolate fudge cookie with hazelnut ganache. It's like a Ferrero Rocher in a cookie.
Wow, that sounds absolutely incredible. Just going over that cinnamon crunch. I couldn't imagine having to just pick one, because they all sound incredible. And I'm seeing that Ryan's gathering something for us. Does that mean I'm going to get to try something else?
So we're not picking you one, we're picking you three.
Amazing.
Yeah?
So we had that Celebration one there.
I think you had your eye on the Celebration one, yeah? So
It's
we'll
unusual,
definitely
so
go
I
that.
like to try that. Yes, Rima, they are in Harrods. So we're going to make our way over to a table so we can sit down and really try these properly and get the full experience. I'm going to explain every taste that I get, and so you can try and imagine what they may taste like. Someone somewhere, chocolate fudge with hazelnut ganache. Exactly, capital letters with the yum is pretty much the only way to explain it, isn't it? Okay, so. Oh, here comes Ryan. Exactly. So the three of us, it is time to eat. So I'm very drawn in by this drink because, like I said, this is very unusual. So Don't let me eat by myself. If anybody else wants to eat, go for it. I'm going to go for the drink first. Okay, so we see this is the hazelnut, the seasonal one. Then the middle one is
Chocolate chunk.
chocolate chunk.
The classic chocolate chunk.
Definitely everyone's most favourite.
So what is inside this drink exactly?
So that's a tropical cream. So it's banana, passion fruit, and mango puree with oat milk and plant cream.
Everybody, that tastes absolutely sensational. That is so fruity, creamy, everything, and it's just crazy that it's not got dairy in it. So nice. So I'm going in with the cookies. This has got our chocolate chunk. Have you ate a lot of these cookies, Kimberly? You're not tempted to eat today? Go, I'm always tempted.
So you can see the
Terribly bad habit of eating floozy cookies at the moment.
so you can see the jam in the middle.
Well, oh, wow, so this one's got jam inside.
Yeah, homemade raspberry jam.
Chocolate chunk, tastes sensational. Wow. So, let me know in the comments, who is a fan of chocolate? Getting in there for those close-up shots, they taste incredible. I'm going to try the celebration one because that one is unusual with the jam in there. I don't think I've ever had a cookie with, I've got to get that jam. Let me see if I can get, if you can see inside there. Yes, Rashida, have you tried a floozy cookie? You said that they're the best. Well, they definitely taste the best. They taste incredible.
For your safety and the safety of others, please wear a mask at all times. Maintain social distance.
They're so soft. It's like kind of a cookie, but also tastes a little bit like a donut at the same time.
The filling just makes it nice and soft. Edges crispy.
I'm very spoiled on this show. Every time it comes to Wednesdays, I'm like, oh, the diet has to go out of the window because I can't say no to these things. I can't. So we have the seasonal cookie. This is the one, hazelnut
Chocolate fudge cookie with hazelnut.
fudge cookie. Yeah. Everybody have a
Definitely
little
a fan
look at
favourite at
that.
the moment.
Yeah, what is your favourite one, Ryan? This one?
Yeah, I like the seasonal because I like changing it up, but I always revert back to the classic chocolate chunk.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah. Cinnamon crunch is a good one as well.
Cinnamon.
Say, there's something there for everyone's palate. Local one, I think the most popular here next to the chocolate chunks, probably the pecan date.
Oh yeah, dates. Of course, very popular in this region. We have, someone says, hi Ryan from Montreal, Canada.
Oh, I'm from Canada.
How are you?
Yeah.
Amazing, Kimberly's from Canada. Amazing, that was Shawla. So we have just earned our third badge of the show. Our Floozy Cookie badge has been unlocked. That's our third badge. Amazing. And we've had Kimberly and Ryan here to help us. Honestly, if you get a chance to try these cookies, you really should. They taste absolutely fantastic, unreal, so full of flavour. Last bite. Amazing, everybody. Put Viadha. So tempting. Exactly. How can I say no? Well, thank you so much for allowing me to taste all of this amazing food. Hopefully people are going to get down here. Exactly, we've got the cookie bag picture. Well, thank you so much. I'm sure we'll probably be taking some with us, the leftovers. But for now, I need to get on with the rest of the show. So thank you so much, Ryan and Kimberly. That was honestly like amazing. So good. I don't know what else to say other than amazing. Exactly, we had a variety of cookies. You can't wait to try them. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We're about to approach the end of the show, and I've obviously got to think about what we always do and look at the leaderboard. Okay, so our daily leaderboard, we've got Viadha with 411 points. We've got Farisha with 351 points. We've got Win with 348 points. Pixel with 345. Abel with 336. Karunda with 330, and Anjan Aya with 327. We have Rima with 324, Someone Somewhere with 312, and Jordan with 300 points. Amazing! So that's 3 badges we earned today. Absolutely fabulous work as always from us. And I've got a very happy tummy right now. Okay, so coming up very shortly, we're going to be thinking about where all those points need to go. Okay, so it's time for seeds of change. Okay, so we have got #1 clean energy, #2 using less, #3 green cities, #4 healthy planet, #5 eating well, #6 living together, #7 happy people, and #8 cleaner water. You've got 2 or 3 minutes to get those votes in. So make sure that you are voting and doing that all important thing that we do every show, which is pledge those seeds of change. Okay, so I'm just stood again underneath this extraordinary solar trees. So over here, I couldn't help but notice this amazing sculpture over here. Look at it. Let's get a little bit closer. And what? Okay, so as we know, when you go around Expo, there's lots of pieces of art around here, and then they have great information boards which help you find out what they are. So this is a kinetic artwork which explores movement in our universe. Okay, it's called Taquin. Okay, it really is extraordinary, and it's so great that you get to go around and see different pieces of art located in hidden little corners in Expo. So fantastic. So I can see that you're getting those votes in, which is fabulous. I can see one in particular is leading the way. As always, it's a very difficult decision to do these votes, but we have to do them, and all the causes are equally important. But each day you get the chance to vote for a different one. Okay, so as you can see, this sculpture behind me, it's 3D, it's much bigger than me, so it's quite enormous really. It's really layered, and it's got these circular discs that you can circle around and just see the texture there. I hope you are still voting. Perfect. And just to let you know while you're voting, that if you want to check out previous broadcasts or be aware of future broadcasts, then you can check out virtualexpodubai.com, because this is episode 60. Can you imagine? So you might want to catch up on the last ones. You might want to binge watch them at the weekend. So, and the winner today is #4 Healthy Planet. Thank you so much for voting. It's really important that you do that, and we really appreciate it. So, I hope you're going to tune in for future episodes, and just to let you know that our next episode is going to be on January the 20th, and make sure you tune in and learn lots more on this journey of Expo Dubai 2020. Thank you so much for joining me. I've loved spending time with you. You might want to go and get your dinner now, or whatever time it is, wherever you are, go and eat something, you deserve it. Thank you so much, and take care everybody. Bye bye.